Hello crafty friend, it's Justine. Today I'm going to be making a sympathy card. I don't have a reason to be making a sympathy card, so that is fabulous. But I do like to have them on hand just because you never know when you will need one. Plus, the glimmered sentiment that it says with sympathy that I glimmered is just beautiful and simple, so I thought that I would make a sympathy card and showcase a really beautiful glimmer plate that I just started using. Now this one is called the Glimmer Bouquet, and it is from the Sealed for Summer collection. So that is just released on the Spellbinders website today. So I'm just going to start my card by layering up some cardstock, and when I flip over this peach color, you're going to be able to see the beautiful glimmered pieces that I decided to use on the card. But I definitely wanted there to be some layers, so this card looked a little more exciting and kind of glamorous, even though it is a sympathy card, but who says sympathy cannot be pretty? Okay, now for this one I used gold mirrored cardstock and then a white cardstock, and then now here it is. How pretty is that? I did two different glimmered pieces on the main piece here, and then I have this piece that I'm going to be adding on the top as another layer. Now, yes, I am using these double-sided tape pieces because I am almost done with my giant roll. Where is it? It is now getting nice and skinny, but I had a lot of these, and really they just take up a lot of room, and I just thought, why not use them since I have them? The glimmer plate is just one glimmer plate, but I definitely moved it around and positioned it how I wanted it so it would come off the edge on this main piece here. I just love the way it looks when there's layered paper. Oh, it is so satisfying. Then I took another glimmered piece and then I just cut off the sides so it would have a straight border. So I cut the sides off like this because I wanted it to be kind of positioned in this corner, but I also wanted to use the vellum because I have a lot of vellum and I feel like I need to use it more often. So I am going to add the vellum piece right here and just act as a shadow for my glimmered area. Now I did not cut the glimmer. I did not cut the vellum at all. So that is a full piece. I used the die cut piece to cut that out, but when I'm adding my glue onto the vellum piece, I want to be very cautious of where I add my glue. I don't want it to show up behind my vellum because that will kind of buckle the vellum a little bit. So I'm going to use a very high-tech tool, like I like to say when I pull this out, my pencil, and just put little circles of where it would be covered. Little circles. That was a giant circle. Just so I have an idea of where things are going to go and I don't have to worry about glue. And really that should be enough glue. So let's just stick that on and hope for the best, as usual. I really like the elegance of this glimmer foil. It is this one. It is a satin finish. It is very beautiful. It's part of this satin pack, variety pack. There's a pink in there, there's green and purple. It looks like this on the back. That's the number GLF50. I'll link that in the description if you're interested. I just love the way that the satin finish looks on this peachy cardstock. I will also have this cardstock linked in the description. It's, I think, Peach Sorbet is the name of this color, and it's from Spellbinders, which means it is perfect for glimmering. I just love that about the Spellbinders cardstocks because I love glimmering. It's kind of my thing. I know I say that a lot, but I love glimmering and wax sealing, stitching. I love it all. And oh yes, of course, my little pencil is going to show there, so we're just going to have to cover that with the gem because I don't know what else to do. It's on there now. Okay, there's that. Let's figure out where to put the sentiment. I think I'll put it maybe here. Oh, that looks so pretty. I wish you could see it in real life. It definitely looks different in person than on camera. Now, I usually would use my foam squares from Spellbinders that are these small ones, but recently I've been looking through my crafting hoard, and I remember that I have these foam strips. I have no idea where they even came from, so sorry, but I'm sure I could find some on the scrapbook.com website to link for you. I don't know, but I think this will be perfect for my little sentiment here. Now, this sentiment is part of the Hexy Gem collection that came out last month. I just adore the way that they made these glimmer pieces. You glimmer one time, you die cut one time, and you get a whole bunch of sentiments, which I think is just genius. And I really feel like all glimmer plates should be like that, because then you have glimmered sentiments on hand. You waste less materials and you use less time, which is always fun because that means more crafting. So more is more when it comes to glimmering. Okay, now this little piece here, I'm gonna sneak in like so. Oh my goodness, you guys, I am so excited for Saturday. That is when my Better Press video is going to be released. That is also the grand finale release for the Better Press, and I am so excited to show it to you. It's been really interesting learning the system and learning just some kind of tips and tricks myself and speaking to a few of my crafty friends, and I am excited to share that with you. So come on back on Saturday. I'm going to be actually doing it on camera. I know a lot of times I have things prepped and then I just kind of assemble on camera. I'm going to show you cards I've made, and I'm going to make it on camera. So I have not filmed that yet, but that is my plan. I am so excited because it's a whole new system, and I love new things like that. When the wax seals came out, I was all excited about them. When I figured out how to glimmer correctly, I was all excited about glimmering, and now it's the Better Press. So yay, all exciting things. Okay, just speaking of these gems really quickly, these are left over from an old card kit from yesteryear, and the color matches perfectly with this peach color, so why not? And that is just stunning. You know, sympathy cards are one of those things where you hope you don't need to use them, but it's always good to have them on hand, because the last thing that you want to do is be late with a card. But, you know, better late than never. Anyway, my next video is going to be tomorrow, which is featuring the House Mouse collection. I just love those little miceys, so little mousers, so I just love those little mousers. So stick around and subscribe and come on back tomorrow, and I'll show you what I made with the adorable mice. I hope you love it just as much as me. Anyway, have a great rest of your day, and I hope you get to craft soon. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.